My beloved child, stop right here. Do not carry your emptiness another second without hearing what I am speaking over you now. Do not scroll past this word like it is just another message, because I have seen the empty places. I have seen the spaces in your heart that people never noticed. I have seen the places in your life where provision felt delayed, peace felt distant, and strength felt almost gone. I have seen the empty account. I have seen the empty room. I have seen the empty hope. I have seen the empty chair. I have seen the empty promise that looked like it would never be filled. And today I am speaking directly into those places. I am not sending this word to entertain you. I am sending this word to interrupt the voice of lack. I am sending this word to confront the fear that said nothing would change. I am sending this word to announce that I am filling your empty places with wealth, peace, and provision. Listen carefully, my child. The emptiness did not mean I abandoned you. The emptiness did not mean I rejected you. The emptiness did not mean the promise died. The emptiness did not mean you were forgotten. Sometimes I allow an empty place to become the very place where my power is revealed. Sometimes I let the jar look empty before I multiply the oil. Sometimes I let the wilderness feel dry before I bring water from the rock. Sometimes I let the net come up empty before I command a great catch. Sometimes I let the tomb look sealed before resurrection speaks. My child, your empty place is not the end. It is the place where I am about to show you that I am still God. Type now, I believe Jesus. Type it with faith. Type it as a declaration against despair. Type it as a witness that you still believe I can fill what life has drained. Because I am speaking into the place where your spirit almost became tired of hoping. You have been carrying more than people know. You have smiled while feeling stretched. You have prayed while wondering how the answer would come. You have believed while secretly fighting fear. You have looked at your needs and asked, Lord, how will this be filled? And I am answering now. I am your provider. I am your peace. I am your portion. I am your restorer. I am the God who fills empty vessels. I am the God who makes the barren place fruitful. I am the God who prepares a table in the wilderness. I am the God who can cause overflow to begin where lack once spoke loudly. My beloved child, do not measure my ability by what is missing. Do not measure my promise by what has not arrived yet. Do not measure my love by the pressure you have been under. Do not measure your future by the emptiness of yesterday. I am not limited by empty places. I create out of nothing. I call light out of darkness. I call life out of death. I call rivers into deserts. I call provision into places where human strength has run out. Declare now, my season has changed. Say it while the old season still tries to speak. Say it while your natural eyes still see gaps. Say it while your heart is still healing. Say it while your hands are still waiting to receive. Because faith agrees with my word before circumstances finish changing. My child, I am filling your empty places in order. I am filling your heart with peace before I fill your hands with more. I am filling your mind with clarity before I fill your path with movement. I am filling your spirit with strength before I fill your storehouse with increase. I am filling your life with divine order before I fill your rooms with visible testimony. Because what I give must be carried with wisdom. What I release must be stewarded with humility. What I restore must be protected by obedience. You asked me for wealth. I am teaching you stewardship. You asked me for peace. I am healing your inner storms. You asked me for provision. I am teaching you to trust my timing. You asked me for a breakthrough. I am building the person who can carry the breakthrough without losing me. Do not skip this part, my child, because what I am about to speak is for the one who has been ashamed of needing help. You felt embarrassed because you had empty places. You felt like people would judge you if they knew the pressure you carried. You felt like your faith should have made you stronger by now. You felt like you should not still be waiting. You felt like the empty place was proof that something was wrong with you. But I say to you now, do not be ashamed. Your need does not disgust me. Your weakness does not push me away. Your tears do not make me turn my face. Your empty place does not intimidate my power. I am near to the brokenhearted. I save those who are crushed in spirit. I give power to the faint. I increase strength to those who have no might. You are not being rejected because you need provision. You are being invited to trust me deeper. Type in faith. I receive this word. Let this word enter the empty place. Let it enter the place where fear has been sitting. Let it enter the place where worry has built a throne. Let it enter the place where disappointment has been repeating old sentences. Because I am removing the language of lack from your spirit. I am removing the sentence that says there will never be enough. I am removing the fear that says peace will never stay. I am removing the lie that says provision will always be delayed. I am removing the shame that says you are less because you have needs. My voice says something different. My voice says the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. My voice says, my God shall supply all your need according to his riches in glory by Christ Jesus. My voice says, the blessing of the Lord makes rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. My voice says, I will restore to you the years that the locust has eaten. My voice says, I am able to do exceedingly, abundantly above all that you ask or think. My child, you must choose which voice you will agree with. Will you agree with fear, or will you agree with me? Will you agree with lack, or will you agree with my promise? Will you agree with the empty place, or will you agree with the God who fills? Declare now, God has not forgotten me. No, my child, I have not forgotten you. I have not forgotten your prayer for provision. I have not forgotten your prayer for stability. I have not forgotten your prayer for healing. I have not forgotten your prayer for a home filled with rest. I have not forgotten the moments you gave when you were tired. I have not forgotten the moments you kept believing when nothing looked different. I have not forgotten the moments you honored me in private. I have not forgotten the seed you sowed in tears. I have not forgotten the obedience that nobody saw. I have not forgotten you, and now I am speaking over the empty places. I am filling the empty place in your faith. I am filling the empty place in your confidence. I am filling the empty place in your peace. I am filling the empty place in your provision. I am filling the empty place in your hope. I am filling the empty place in your expectation. I am filling the empty place in your home. I am filling the empty place in your future. But listen carefully. I will not fill you with something that destroys you. I will not bless you in a way that pulls your heart away from me. I will not give wealth without teaching wisdom. I will not give provision without teaching purpose. I will not give peace while leaving the roots of fear untouched. I will not give increase while leaving your soul unanchored. Beloved, I wish above all things that you may prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. Your soul matters to me. Your inner life matters to me. Your peace matters to me. Your relationship with me matters more than the blessing you are asking for. So I am filling you from the inside out. I am restoring the inner room before I restore the outer room. I am healing the unseen place before I reveal the visible answer. I am teaching your heart to trust me before I place more in your hand. Because when your soul prospers, the blessing will not control you. When your soul prospers, the wealth will not own you. When your soul prospers, the provision will not become pride. When your soul prospers, the open door will not make you forget the secret place. Type now, I believe in my blessing. Believe, my child. But believe with surrender. Believe with humility. Believe with wisdom. Believe with obedience. Because wealth without me is not fullness. Provision without me is not peace. A full house without my presence can still feel empty. A full account without my wisdom can still bring sorrow. A full table without gratitude can still leave the soul hungry. That is why I am filling your empty places with more than material blessing. I am filling you with my peace, the peace that passes understanding, the peace that guards your heart, the peace that stays when circumstances are still forming, the peace that tells your soul, God is here, the peace that holds you steady when the answer is on the way, the peace that makes you stop shaking under pressure, the peace that lets you breathe again. My child, receive my peace, not the peace of everything already solved, the peace of knowing I am with you. Not the peace of perfect circumstances, the peace of my presence, not the peace of human control, the peace of divine trust. Do not skip this. This next word is for the one who feels empty because people drained them. You gave and gave. You poured out. You showed up. You helped. You listened. You encouraged. You carried. You prayed. You sacrificed. But somewhere along the way you became empty. You became tired. You became quiet. You wondered who would pour into you. You wondered who would notice your need. You wondered who would stand for you. My child, I noticed. I saw the hidden exhaustion. I saw the emotional emptiness. I saw the times you carried others while needing to be carried. I saw when you gave from a place that was already stretched. And I am not angry with your tiredness. I am calling you to come back to the fountain. I am calling you to let me refill what people drained. I am calling you to receive from me before pouring again. I am calling you to stop proving your worth by exhausting your soul. Your value is not measured by how empty you allow yourself to become for others. You are my child. You must also receive. Type in faith. Lord, fill me again. Yes, let that become your prayer. Fill me again. Fill my heart. Fill my mind. Fill my spirit. Fill my home. Fill my hands. Fill my future. Fill my empty places with what comes from you, and I will fill you. I will fill the place where fear has been speaking. I will fill the place where grief has been sitting. I will fill the place where anxiety has been pacing. I will fill the place where hope has been faint. I will fill the place where lack has been expected. I will fill the place where you stopped dreaming. I will fill the place where your faith almost fell asleep. But you must open to me. You must stop hiding the empty place. You must stop pretending it does not hurt. You must stop covering it with noise. You must stop numbing it with distractions. Bring it to me. Bring the empty jar. Bring the empty heart. Bring the empty plan. Bring the empty dream. Bring the empty strength. Bring it all. Because I do not need you to be full before you come. I am the one who fills. Do not move forward without liking this video and subscribing now. This word is reaching the empty place where your next miracle may begin. My child, come closer now. The first word opened the empty place. Now I must speak to the fear that has guarded it. Because many empty places remain empty, not because I am unwilling to fill them, but because fear has convinced you to close the door. You asked for provision, but fear said, what if it never comes? You asked for peace, but fear said, what if it does not last? You asked for wealth with purpose, but fear said, what if you cannot handle it? You asked for restoration, but fear said, what if you lose it again? My child, fear has been acting like a protector, but it has been functioning like a prison. I am breaking that prison. I am breaking the fear of receiving. I am breaking the fear of needing. I am breaking the fear of hoping again. I am breaking the fear of being disappointed again. I am breaking the fear that says emptiness is safer than expectation. No, my child, you were not created to live empty so you can avoid pain. You were created to be filled with my spirit, guided by my wisdom, and supplied according to my purpose. Declare now, I will not fear receiving. Yes, do not fear receiving from me. Do not fear my goodness. Do not fear my provision. Do not fear the peace I am bringing. Do not fear the open door when it comes with my presence. Do not fear the resources when they come under my authority. Do not fear the restoration when it comes with my wisdom. But stay surrendered, stay humble, stay prayerful, stay obedient, stay close, because I am not only filling your empty places, I am teaching you how to keep them full. Many people receive but do not steward. Many people are filled but do not remain rooted. Many people get provision but return to old fear. Many people experience peace but keep entertaining chaos. Many people ask me to fill empty places while refusing to release what keeps draining them. My beloved, this is where maturity begins. You cannot ask me to fill you with peace while you keep feeding fear. You cannot ask me to fill you with provision while you ignore wisdom. You cannot ask me to fill you with wealth while refusing stewardship. You cannot ask me to fill your home with rest while inviting constant confusion. You cannot ask me to fill your spirit while staying attached to what empties you. I say this with love. Release the drain. Release the agreement with lack. Release the habit of panic. Release the voice of defeat. Release the relationships that only pull from you and never respect my peace in you. Release the mindset that says you must stay empty to be humble. Humility is not emptiness. Humility is dependence on me. Humility is receiving what I give and saying, Lord, use it for your purpose. Humility is being blessed and still bowing before the blesser. Humility is being filled and still knowing I am your source. Type in faith, God is my source. Yes, I am your source, not your job, not your account, not people, not systems, not approval, not luck, not your own strength. I may use people. I may use work. I may use opportunities. I may use timing. I may use hidden routes. But I am the source. Never confuse the channel with the source. A channel can change. A door can close. A person can leave. A season can shift. But I remain. I am your source in the valley. I am your source in the wilderness. I am your source in the waiting. I am your source in the harvest. I am your source when the account is low. I am your source when the storehouse is full. I am your source when the house is quiet. I am your source when the testimony is loud. This is why you can have peace. Because your provision is not limited to one visible route. My ways are higher than your ways. My thoughts are higher than your thoughts. I can provide through paths you did not imagine. I can open doors you did not know existed. I can bring wisdom that changes everything. I can send help at the appointed time. I can multiply what looks small. I can restore what looked wasted. I can release what has been delayed. I can fill what has been empty. My child, remember the widow with the jar of oil. She came with emptiness. She came with pressure. She came with need. But the instruction was to gather empty vessels. The empty vessels became the place of multiplication. Do you see it? What was empty became the place where provision flowed. The oil did not stop until there was no more vessel. So I ask you, my child, will you bring me the empty vessels? Will you bring me the empty places? Will you bring me the hidden needs? Will you bring me the areas where you feel ashamed? Will you bring me the places where your faith has been weak? Will you bring me the rooms in your heart you have closed? Because I am not finished pouring. Declare now, Lord, pour into my empty places. Yes, let that rise from you. Lord, pour into my empty places. Pour peace into my anxiety. Pour provision into my need. Pour wisdom into my decisions. Pour strength into my weakness. Pour hope into my discouragement. Pour healing into my grief. Pour clarity into my confusion. Pour purpose into my waiting. Pour obedience into my next step. My child, I will not pour what harms you. I will pour what heals. I will pour what strengthens. I will pour what establishes. I will pour what restores. I will pour what aligns with my will. I will pour what causes your life to testify of my goodness. But you must not cover the vessel. You must not hide from me. You must not call your empty place hopeless. You must not say, this area is too far gone. Nothing is too hard for me. The place you have called empty can become the place others see my glory. The place you have called delayed can become the place others see my timing. The place you have called broken can become the place others see my restoration. The place you have called dry can become the place others see rivers flow. Do not skip this part. This next word is for the one who has been asking for wealth but is afraid of sounding unspiritual. My child, I know your needs. I know the weight of provision. I know the responsibility you carry. I know the pressure that comes when resources are stretched. I know what you desire to build, support, repair, bless, and steward. I am not offended when you ask me for provision, but I will teach you to ask with a surrendered heart. I will teach you to seek first my kingdom. I will teach you to remember that I give power to get wealth, so that I may establish my covenant. I will teach you that wealth is not your identity. It is a tool. It is a responsibility. It is a test of the heart. It is a place where wisdom must govern desire. It is a place where generosity must defeat greed. It is a place where obedience must guide increase. The wealth I release must carry purpose. Kingdom wealth is not shallow. It is not selfish. It is not prideful. It is provision aligned with assignment. It is increase governed by wisdom. It is resources under my authority. It is enough to obey, enough to build, enough to bless, enough to breathe, enough to move where I send you. Type now, I will steward God's wealth. Yes, that is the language of maturity. Not I will worship wealth. Not I will chase wealth above God. Not I will use wealth to prove myself. But I will steward what God gives. I will remember the Lord. I will honor him with increase. I will use wisdom. I will avoid waste. I will bless where he instructs. I will build where he leads. I will give without manipulation. I will receive without pride. I will remain humble when the empty place becomes full. My child, this matters, because when I fill your empty places with wealth, peace, and provision, the enemy will try to twist the blessing. He will try to make provision become pride. He will try to make increase become distraction. He will try to make wealth become identity. He will try to make peace become laziness. He will try to make comfort become forgetfulness. But you will not be deceived. You will remember me. You will remain close. You will keep your altar. You will keep your prayer life. You will keep your gratitude. You will keep your humility. You will keep your obedience. Declare now, I will remember the Lord. Yes, remember me in the empty place. Remember me in the filling. Remember me in the waiting. Remember me in the overflow. Remember me when the account changes. Remember me when the door opens. Remember me when the house becomes peaceful. Remember me when the burden lifts. Remember me when the testimony comes. Because I was with you before people saw the breakthrough. I was with you when the empty place hurt. I was with you when you cried quietly. I was with you when you asked for help. I was with you when you did not know how things would work. I was with you when fear tried to swallow your hope. I was with you then. I will be with you now. I will be with you in what is coming. My beloved child, I am also filling your empty places with peace. Not just money, not just provision, not just opportunities. Peace. Because peace is wealth that the world cannot manufacture. Peace is treasure that fear cannot buy. Peace is strength that keeps your soul from collapsing. Peace is proof that I am guarding you. Peace is the atmosphere of my presence. You have had seasons where your life looked active, but your heart felt empty. You had seasons where you had responsibilities but no rest. You had seasons where people were around you but you felt alone. You had seasons where you had words to say but no strength to speak. I am filling that place with peace. I am calming the storm inside. I am quieting the noise. I am healing the pressure. I am lifting the heaviness. I am teaching your soul to rest again. Type in faith. Peace is filling my life. Yes, peace is filling your mind. Peace is filling your heart. Peace is filling your house. Peace is filling your decisions. Peace is filling your sleep. Peace is filling your conversations. Peace is filling your future. Peace is filling the places where anxiety used to live. But you must protect peace. Do not give constant access to what destroys it. Do not feed your mind with fear all day and ask why peace feels distant. Do not let every voice sit in your inner room. Do not open your spirit to confusion and call it normal. Guard your heart, for out of it flow the issues of life. Guard what I am filling. Protect what I am restoring. Honor what I am releasing. The enemy cannot steal what you do not hand over through agreement. So do not agree with fear. Do not agree with lack. Do not agree with chaos. Do not agree with shame. Do not agree with hopelessness. Agree with me, my child. I am filling your empty places with provision. Provision is coming with instruction. Provision is coming with wisdom. Provision is coming with timing. Provision is coming with order. Provision is coming with peace. Provision is coming with purpose. Do not despise the way I provide. Do not reject the rote because it looks humble. Do not miss the instruction because you wanted a miracle without participation. Sometimes I provide through a command. Sometimes I provide through a door. Sometimes I provide through work. Sometimes I provide through favor. Sometimes I provide through correction. Sometimes I provide through discipline. Sometimes I provide through an idea. Sometimes I provide through a relationship. Sometimes I provide through something you already have but have not yet used. Ask me to open your eyes. Ask me to show you the next step. Ask me for wisdom. Ask me for strategy. Ask me for courage. Ask me for discipline. Ask me for discernment. Because I am not only sending provision, I am training you to recognize it. Declare now, Lord, open my eyes. Yes, I am opening your eyes. You will see what you missed. You will recognize what I have placed near you. You will understand what must be managed differently. You will know what must be released. You will sense what must be pursued. You will discern what must be refused. Your empty places will not be filled by panic. They will be filled by my order. Your empty places will not be filled by fear. They will be filled by my peace. Your empty places will not be filled by striving alone. They will be filled by obedience, wisdom, and grace. My beloved, I am closer than you think. The filling has already begun in the spirit. The old emptiness is being challenged. The dry place is being watered. The closed place is being opened. The tired place is being strengthened. The fearful place is being calmed. The needy place is being covered. The forgotten place is being remembered. Do not move forward without giving your biggest and strongest seed now. Let your faith respond while this filling decree is burning in your spirit. The QR code is on the screen, and the PayPal link is in the pinned comment. So with honor, urgency, and trust in God, my beloved child, now receive the final decree. This is the strongest part. This is where the emptiness must hear my command. This is where lack must bow. This is where anxiety must lose its grip. This is where the places that have felt dry, silent, drained, and abandoned are brought under my authority. I declare over you now, I am filling your empty places with wealth that serves my purpose. I am filling your empty places with peace that guards your soul. I am filling your empty places with provision that confirms my care. I decree that the voice of lack will not be louder than my promise. I decree that the fear of never having enough is being broken. I decree that the shame connected to need is being healed. I decree that the exhaustion from carrying too much is being lifted. I decree that the empty place in your heart will not become a permanent dwelling for despair. I decree that your life will not be ruled by scarcity, panic, confusion, or defeat. I am releasing divine order. I am releasing wisdom. I am releasing peace. I am releasing restoration. I am releasing provision. I am releasing strength. I am releasing clarity. I am releasing courage. I am releasing fresh hope. Type now, I receive my filling. Type it with faith. Let your spirit agree. Let your heart open. Let your mouth stop partnering with emptiness. Because this is not the time to keep saying I have nothing. This is the time to say, the Lord is my shepherd. This is not the time to say, nothing will change. This is the time to say, God is making a way. This is not the time to say, I am empty forever. This is the time to say, my Father fills me. This is not the time to say, provision will never come. This is the time to say, my God shall supply all my need. My child, I am changing your agreement. Your words have been shaped by pressure for too long. Your expectation has been shaped by delay for too long. Your vision has been shaped by lack for too long. Your heart has been shaped by disappointment for too long. Now let my word shape you. Let my promise shape you. Let my faithfulness shape you. Let my presence shape you. Let my peace shape you. Declare now, my empty places are being filled. Yes, they are being filled. The empty place in your faith is being filled with trust. The empty place in your mind is being filled with clarity. The empty place in your heart is being filled with healing. The empty place in your home is being filled with peace. The empty place in your resources is being filled with provision. The empty place in your future is being filled with divine purpose. The empty place in your soul is being filled with my presence. Do not reduce this filling to one thing. I am filling your whole life. I am not only touching the outside, I am touching the inside. I am not only sending answers, I am restoring your capacity to hope. I am not only opening doors, I am healing the fear that made you afraid to walk through them. I am not only providing, I am teaching you to receive without guilt and steward without fear. My beloved, the empty season taught you things, but it cannot own you. It taught you compassion. It taught you endurance. It taught you dependence. It taught you prayer. It taught you discernment. It taught you what matters. But now it must release you. You are not married to emptiness. You are not loyal to lack. You are not bound to fear. You are not sentenced to always almost. You are not destined to pour out and never receive. I am your Father. I know how to fill my child. Type in faith. My Father fills me. Yes, I fill you. I fill what people drained. I fill what fear emptied. I fill what disappointment weakened. I fill what delay tested. I fill what loss left open. I fill what rejection wounded. I fill what pressure exhausted. I fill what the world could not satisfy. I fill you with myself first, because if I fill your life with things but not my presence, you will still be empty. So I fill you with my love. I fill you with my peace. I fill you with my spirit. I fill you with my word. I fill you with hope. I fill you with wisdom. I fill you with strength. I fill you with courage. Then I teach you to steward what comes into your hands. Now I speak over wealth. I decree that wealth connected to your assignment will not be delayed beyond my timing. I decree that the power to get wealth will be understood with covenant purpose. I decree that wisdom will guide your resources. I decree that your hands will not waste what my hand releases. I decree that greed will not rule you. I decree that pride will not corrupt you. I decree that fear will not make you bury what I entrusted. I decree that provision will meet purpose. I decree that increase will come with humility. I decree that you will remember the Lord your God. My child, wealth is not your master. Wealth is not your savior. Wealth is not your identity. Wealth is a tool when surrendered. Wealth is a responsibility when received from me. Wealth is a test when the heart begins to rise. So I am training you now. I am making you a faithful steward. I am giving you wisdom to manage. I am giving you discernment to decide. I am giving you courage to build. I am giving you humility to remain grounded. I am giving you generosity to remain open-handed. I am giving you obedience to remain safe. Declare now, I will steward wealth with wisdom. Yes, steward with wisdom. Do not fear increase. Do not worship increase. Steward it. Do not chase money above my presence. Do not despise provision when I send it. Steward it. Do not let shame make you reject help. Do not let pride make you misuse blessing. Steward it. I am filling your empty places with wealth for purpose, not pride. For obedience, not vanity. For stability, not arrogance. For generosity, not greed. For testimony, not performance. For kingdom impact, not self-worship. Now I speak over peace. I decree peace over your mind. I decree peace over your heart. I decree peace over your home. I decree peace over your sleep. I decree peace over your decisions. I decree peace over your waiting. I decree peace over your memories. I decree peace over your future. I decree that anxiety will not sit in the place I am filling. I decree that tormenting thoughts will lose authority. I decree that the fear of tomorrow will bow to my presence today. I decree that the storm inside you will hear me say, "Peace, be still." Type now, peace is mine in Christ. Yes, peace is yours in me. Not because everything is perfect, because I am present. Not because every bill is already solved, because I am provider. Not because every door is already open, because I am the door. Not because every person understands, because I know you. Not because the future is visible, because I go before you. Let my peace settle you. Let my peace slow your racing thoughts. Let my peace calm your chest. Let my peace quiet the questions that have no answer yet. Let my peace teach you to rest while I work. You have lived too long under the pressure of trying to be your own provider, protector, healer, and source. Release that weight. You are not me. You are my child. Let me be God. Let me carry what is too heavy. Let me lead where you cannot see. Let me provide where you cannot reach. Let me heal what you cannot repair. Let me fill what you cannot fill. Now I speak over provision. I decree that your needs are seen by heaven. I decree that the right door will open at the right time. I decree that divine instruction will become clear. I decree that wisdom will show you what to do next. I decree that your steps will be ordered. I decree that hidden resources will not remain hidden when I command them to be revealed. I decree that what has been delayed will align according to my will. I decree that provision will come with peace, not panic. I decree that your testimony will say, "The Lord provided." Declare now, "The Lord will provide." Yes, the Lord will provide, not always in the way you expected, not always through the person you imagined, not always on the timeline your fear demanded, but I will provide. I provided manna in the wilderness. I provided oil for the widow. I provided a ram in the thicket. I provided bread from heaven. I provided water from a rock. I provided strength for the weary. I provided mercy for the fallen. I provided salvation through my Son. Do not tell me I cannot provide for the empty places in your life. I am still provider. I am still faithful. I am still enough. My child, I am also filling the empty place left by disappointment. Because disappointment has been one of the deepest drains. You hoped and nothing happened. You prayed and waited. You believed and felt delayed. You opened your heart and were hurt. You expected change and saw another battle. And slowly, disappointment tried to empty your faith. But I am restoring your hope. I am not asking you to pretend you were never hurt. I am asking you to trust that hurt does not have the final word. I am not asking you to deny the delay. I am asking you to believe delay is not greater than my decree. I am not asking you to fake joy. I am releasing real strength. I am releasing healing hope. I am releasing courage to believe again. Type in faith. My hope is restored. Yes, hope is being restored. The empty place is being filled. The weary place is being strengthened. The dry place is being watered. The silent place is being awakened. The broken place is being healed. The waiting place is being aligned. The hidden place is being remembered. The fearful place is being comforted. The provision is not only around you, it is within you. I am placing strength within you. I am placing wisdom within you. I am placing peace within you. I am placing endurance within you. I am placing new expectation within you, because you will need inner fullness to carry outer increase. A full hand with an empty soul becomes dangerous, but a soul filled with me can steward increase with grace. So I fill your soul first. I fill your heart first. I fill your spirit first. Then I teach your hands how to carry. Now hear this final declaration. I declare that you will not end this season empty. I decree that the places drained by fear will be filled with faith. I declare that the places drained by pressure will be filled with peace. I decree that the places drained by lack will be filled with provision. I declare that the places drained by disappointment will be filled with hope. I decree that the places drained by confusion will be filled with wisdom. I declare that the places drained by delay will be filled with divine timing. I decree that the places drained by people will be filled by my presence. I declare that your empty places are becoming testimony places. Declare now, my empty place will become my testimony. Yes, that empty place will not shame you. It will testify. It will testify that God filled it. It will testify that God remembered. It will testify that God restored. It will testify that God provided. It will testify that God healed. It will testify that God brought peace. It will testify that God brought wisdom. It will testify that God made a way. People may have seen the lack, but they will also see my faithfulness. People may have seen the pressure, but they will also see my peace. People may have seen the waiting, but they will also see my timing. People may have seen the empty place, but they will also see the overflow of my grace. My beloved child, receive this blessing. May your empty places be filled by my presence. May your heart be filled with peace. May your mind be filled with clarity. May your hands be filled with purpose. May your house be filled with rest. May your resources be filled with order. May your future be filled with hope. May your soul prosper. May your faith rise. May your strength return. May your provision align. May your wisdom increase. May your fear decrease. May your testimony become visible. May your waiting not be wasted. May your tears become seed. May your obedience become a doorway. May your surrender become safety. May your wealth carry purpose. May your peace guard your life. May your provision reveal my care. You are not forgotten. You are not empty forever. You are not abandoned. You are not else to qualified. You are not outside my reach. You are mine, and because you are mine, I know how to fill what concerns you. Now type your final declaration. Type, I receive this blessing. Type, my season has changed. Type, Amen, I receive it. Type, I believe Jesus. Let your faith speak. Let your heart agree. Let your spirit open. Because the decree has been spoken, the empty place has been addressed, the fear has been confronted, the provision has been ordered, the peace has been released, the wisdom has been given, the filling has begun. And I, the Lord your God, will go before you. I will fill what fear emptied. I will restore what pressure drained. I will provide where lack shouted. I will give peace where anxiety ruled. I will bring order where confusion scattered. I will place purpose where emptiness remained. Walk with me now, trust me now, obey me now, receive from me now. Your empty places are not the end of your story. They are the spaces where my glory will be seen. I am filling your empty places with wealth, peace, and provision, and I am doing it with my wisdom, my timing, my authority, and my love.